Welcome back to Glider Gaming. We are here playing Thea again, Thea 2 again, and I am Glider. We left off just short of some ruins, so we can search them carefully or we can scout them. I think we should always scout because, yep, you observe a toxic cloud of fog coming from Unliving's dirty breath. So we did a tactical plan last time. I think that's a fine thing. Yep. We did not get a great outcome, so... Oh, accidentally accepted it, but I suppose that's okay. Didn't show that anyone took any damage, but bone-heavy armor is a lot of shielding. And then some shadow bone, which I don't think even was in the last game. Then we search the ruins and find some granite and some crafting tools, so that's great. Pop into our party here real quick and get those awesome equipments equipped. So yeah, like Babalugu here is not even wearing armor. Boom. Actually, Babalugu, I think who are we always throwing in the back? How do we switch characters? There we go. This guy usually goes in the back. Scorpion Core has some armor already. Jaromira, Scorpion Core does the most damage right now. So let's give this to Babalugu. Let's give this to Scorpion Core. And then Scorpion Core is our crafter. So we want to get that on Scorpion Core to up crafting skill. Let's see here. Crafting skill is now 16. With that Artisan's Aid. Mostly it comes from Master Craftsman and Wisdom. So we do have the wooden greatsword, two-handed. Does some different things, increases shielding a bit, but I'm pretty happy with our loadouts right now. Alright, so we got those things equipped. This is one of the quests. Oh, it's not showing us our quests today. That's kind of annoying. I think this was the lake that we're avoiding for the moment, and this is the town with the other chosen that abandoned their quest. Ooh, steel. That's nice. We are out of movement, so we'll set up a camp, and we will gather some goodies. So if you look this time, the number that it reports next to them, 65, is added on entirely. It's not half for your second character, so that's awesome. So we'll stay here 2 turns so that we get one of each. And then we're probably not going to do anything with the kiddos this time. There's just 1 turn, and we got to level up. So I think we gave my character these 2 flying daggers. What is this one? Dizziness powder. We already have my character doing that. So it's usable in all challenges, but it's not terribly effective. So I think we'll go with 2 flying daggers. We'll pass the turn again. That'll gather us our things. And then we can break camp.
You come to a small village, and despite the calm weather outside, you see storm clouds hanging over the settlement, and lightning dancing threateningly around the palisade.
So we can attack the village straight out, which is a pretty strong attack, or we can use our fact that we're chosen to see if that will help.
As you walk in confidently, you see several scared faces looking out of their windows at you. Finally, a small group of villagers comes out to face you. The storm. It seems not to touch you. How?
We are the chosen. The gods are displeased that, and you have come on their behalf. Tell them the gods watch over me. Ask if perhaps they've angered the gods lately.
Oh, that. It's not our fault. It's that fool's Bigniew. He's chosen too, you see. So we listened. And he said the light is good, and we must worship it harder than the old gods. He said Svarog was a fool that cannot tame his own domain, and that worshipping magic and turmoil was evil. We listened.
Okay. So how dare they even say this? Were it not for the Master of Light and home fires, they would be cold, and the dark night would return. That's our Svarog choice. We can use a number of different choices here. For the eminence of light is worrying, and most certainly not of divine origin. It must have twisted their chosen. I didn't mean to choose that.
But one of them remains defiant despite it all. We are simple folk. We do not understand much, but light should be good. This we know. Your words are so cold, just like Zbigniew said.
Nod and say that you know full well the games gods play with their chosen and their kin, but both you and they are fated to play along or perish. Ask where he is. Yeah, that sounds godly.
Well, I don't know. We listened to a chosen one once before.
Okay, now we're going to use a much easier challenge since it's so early in the game. We're going to resolve this one manually. Okay. Big powerful brain. Where's Babalugu? So Babalugu... Oh no, we put it on Scorpion Core. I was going to say, why doesn't Scorpion Core have more? Not all shielding is going to help in all challenges, so that might be why we don't have a ton with Scorpion Core. That brain will get to go first. So I'm still going to play Scorpion Core so that other things don't get to go in front of her. I want her to be able to just blast our enemies. And what about my flying daggers? Nope, apparently those aren't good for this type of challenge. Nor her flying daggers. So let's go ahead and play Babalugu. Okay, they got 2 more of their cards in. And they're fairly fast. We can slow one of them, and then Scorpion Core will attack before them. I like that plan. So I'm going to play another Scorpion Core. I guess wrong. It would be better if I put it there now. Okay, so now we have 3 more actions between 2 turns. So we're going to play our fast attack here. Not high damage, but very fast attack. That was worth 1. Then I can slow the glasses. Yeah, okay, sorry. Oh, it slowed the book too. That's awesome. So now oh, okay. We got another brain in there. So then we'll add some shields to protect our people. And this is what we usually do with this sort of challenge, and it's been successful so far, so I feel pretty good about it. Really didn't need that. Scorpion Core was going to take that one out, but they played it there to protect the hourglass. Alright, so now we're going to have to suffer 2 hourglass attacks. But then we'll go first and we'll take them out. There we go.
Your logic is sound, Chosen. We will not fail the gods again. Here, this is where he went. They hide back in their houses and point in the direction where they last saw Zbigniew.
Alright, got quite a bit of research points, and we got some loyalty with the Slavians. Alright. So, Theodore, not really showing us a new quest. Oh, that's the game I was forgetting about. So I don't see the new encounter. Maybe it's the same spot, because there's still a little star there.
Please go look for Zbigniew. We cannot live here normally.
Okay, nope, that was not the answer. But that did run us out of movement points. So I guess we're going to camp here for 2 more turns and gather 2 more sets of goodies. fight the pack of beasts. 2 spiders. We do get to go first. Alright, now we can see Scorpion Core doesn't have a lot of hit points, but Scorpion Core has tons of armor, and 5 damage is nothing to scoff at. Played one of each of their spiders. One's a ranged, one is a combat. Jaromira gets to do piercing damage. So does Babalugu. So I think I'll wait to play them. We'll kind of look at other people here, because they did some pretty fast stuff. Here's our throwing daggers. They're not quite as fast as the spiders. I'll go ahead and put myself in right there. Then we'll put him in right here. Quite a few hit points there. Okay. I think they have an ability called Swarm, where they get more damage each time they play more characters. Luckily, it's a slower ability. Alright, so let's get Jaromira right here. Deal some damage to these guys. And then Babalugu can come in. Yeah, I was pretty sure it was a straight ahead thing, so. Okay, they played another copy of that. So I'm going to play another copy of Jaromira. Deal more damage to them. Oh, I thought we got to do one more thing. I was going to slow one of them down, so that's no good. Ouch. Ouch. So I did not look close enough at what my options were, and it bit us in the bum. Poor Jaromira, very damaged. Luckily, we're camping. Oh. A couple of our folk found themselves a child in the cabbage patch. Rejoice. Got some mental blessings. Okay. Doesn't look like Jaromira passed away on us, so that's great. Let's look at our gathering. And if we stay as is, we'll get one more of this. If we mix it up... Put our 2 best on this. And then our 2 second best over here. There. Now we can get both of them if we wait another turn. You track him down, the heretic chosen who angered the gods. He spots you and speaks up. Oh, a new chosen. Come to smite me, have you? Admit that is one of the leading options.
You're honest. Good. Let me tell you, though, your puny gods can suck it. I've had enough.
He sounds really angry, and the gods also seem unusually involved. What did he do? Our god's more about action, so tell him to stop swearing at your gods or you'll have to smite him.
Get off your mighty horse. You want to know how a chosen ends up here? I stopped. I was fed up with doing their dirty work. I lived my life. And then when light came knocking, I answered. Because I like their side better.
We're not going to go with leaving him alone. That's not our god's style. Tell him he's weak and worthless and the gods have no time for such vermin. An example needs to be set. Or tell him you can soothe his broken soul, for clearly he has suffered and lost his way. Ask him to allow you to guide him back. I'm going to go with that one. This one's definitely more our god, but he's probably stronger than us.
Zbigniew leaves, but he laughs in your face. Theodore appears.
Well, that was always my #1 choice. But was it really what your god wanted? A question to ponder. Now, I leave you to your own devices, and the gods will surely call upon your services again. But for now, please stay alive.
Alright, so we didn't quite get what we should have done. I'm surprised we aren't going to be able to interact with him again. But we have another research point. So we have quite a few research points now. Let's kind of check in here on Jaromira. She's regained some of her hit points. We're going to stick around here a few more turns. We have plenty of food and we have plenty of fuel, so we can heal her up. Ah, the events of the last few days made it clear your child is a child no more. They face the time of the croppings, the rite of passage into adulthood. But the path is never easy. You must now choose what journey the young one will take before, God's willing, they may return to you as an adult. So, I could become a healer. This is me, so I could become a healer. I could allow fate to guide me. I could make myself a gatherer. I could make myself a hunter. Or I could make myself a warrior. So, while a healer would be amazing, I'm going to go ahead and make myself a hunter, because that will give us awesome things as well. So here I am, Glider the man, hunter, gatherer, chosen of the gods. Okay, so now we want to go back into gathering, because I'm probably a better gatherer, yes, than this person, Jaromira. So we don't need so much to get that one gathered again. There, one turn, one turn. And we'll break camp after this turn. Oh, level up. So this is our gatherer. Perception does help with gathering. More so than strength or destiny, I believe. So we'll go ahead and take gathering. Then we'll break camp. Alright, let's go ahead and head north. A boar's lair. Oh, some silver. Oh, this settlement's in a very good spot. Also some fish. Getting used to this new one is a little harder. Okay, we're out of movement. So let's go ahead and purchase the ability to gather silver. Since we're here and all. That opens up mithril, something we found in the last game through challenges and things, but we never actually found a place where we could gather it. Oh my gosh, 400 to gather silver? Jaromir's fully healed. We're not going to stay here that long. So we're going to break camp, head into the boar's lair. Oh, the boar's lair is over here somewhere, so we did not, in fact, go to the boar's lair. Aha, you find a beast lair. Animal or hunter, see? We have a hunter. You know how to handle beasts. Smoke them out of here. It may leave less loot, but they'll be gone. No, we'll resolve it manually. Okay, so we have 2 children still, because we found that extra one. Let's see what I can do now. I still have that lullaby ability. I have Hunter's Mark. Lowers combat attributes of the attacked character and increases their delay. So, we have 2 ways to delay them. We delay the same amount, but this one actually does some other stuff. I can also just use ranged damage at a very quick rate, honestly. So I'm going to play myself back here for quite a bit of damage. Okay, so I do get to go first. 10.3 is pretty slow compared to that brain. Jaromira. But you just have such a hard hit, so we're going to play you in. And we will also play you in with those fast poison throwing daggers. That's 13, not quite the 17 we need. So it's our go again. I could play myself again. Doing so put me at 9.7. It's not terrible. It's a lot of damage from me. Okay. So they get one more turn for 1 point, so they'll probably play a copy of something. Let's put in Babalugu. And then let's use a lullaby off one of the children to slow down these eyeglasses. So that way it'll be lower acting than me. Yep, there we go. So now Scorpion Core gets to go before them. Very good, okay. So it's my hope that we will get to kill this brain. There we go, book's gone. Eyeglasses aren't quite gone. So we're gonna have to deal with the eyeglasses. They're ranged, so they can attack whomever they want. And then in this round, we should act first and take care of business. That's awesome. It's great to have me with so much power straight out. So, the beasts man in their lair, so you should have some peace now. We find some leather, some bone, and some meat. Okay, literally nothing we're going to be able to gather here. Oh, more level ups. So Babalugu is a warrior, as is Jaromira. Perception. It's a secondary physical attribute. Affects gathering, luck, and health. So I'll go ahead and give her perception, but I'm going to give Babalugu wits to make him faster in combat. Now we're going to actually backtrack to this area. We're going to search the ruins. Okay. We're ambushed this time. Oh, I did search the ruins instead of scout them. That's probably why. Go ahead and resolve it manually. So this one's a much wider battlefield. Alright. Let's put Jaromira down. Well, no, because she gets that immediate damage when she gets placed. So let's put Scorpion Core down. Okay. Normal damage. I don't know how to tell if it's a pack or anything, but... Okay, my double toss. So this one's significantly slower, unless I'm misremembering. But I'll put myself down. And then we'll put down Babalugu. Oh, Babalugu's only ranged. I'll hold off from Babalugu. We'll go with Jaromira. Okay, that was awesome. Now we can put down Babalugu and damage both of those. Then I'm going to save my points. Yeah. So I'm going to play a second copy of Jaromira to damage them further. And then maybe I'll slow something. So we'll play down Jaromira. Alright, so these guys are faster. So you're going to go first, and you're not going to kill them. I'm going to go before you, and I'm going to potentially kill something. So let's go ahead and use a lullaby. Not with you, though. You're the lullaby. And it's these guys here. So we slowed two of them down. So I get to choose who I'm attacking. This guy is currently going before anyone else, so I'm going to choose that one. That's going to take out both of those cards and not deal us any damage. Scorpion Core then gets to attack, and then Jaromira attacks, and we come out of this battle unscathed. Okay, so we defeat them, and we find a Shadow Bone and a Wooden Spear, which gives some first strike damage. We get some bonuses, some blessings, and we find a bunch of clay. And some broken skeleton research material. That's awesome. We still have 2 movement, so I suppose we'll go back up onto this granite where we were before. Ah, a spider's lair, scavengers, and some grain we can gather along with some bone. Okay, so we'll probably be here for 2 turns. Let's check out our new research. It all requires quite a lot, and we don't generate that much. And I don't think we really have much to cook with either, so we'll just not do anything else with these other characters. Yep, take a fight. Just 1 creature. It still took damage. We should be able to resolve this manually and take no damage, I believe. Okay. So let's go ahead and play somebody who goes really fast. There's not really anybody who goes really fast. I'll play myself. And I could... Yeah, this deals almost as much damage, so I'll play this. And we can delay that spider, and I'll be in front of it. So that's all I'm going to do this round. Okay, they did a copy of that spider, and what you see there, it went from 5 to 6. So every time they play another character, these other swarm characters get buffs. I don't know how to show you that. Strength of the swarm. This character's combat attributes will increase for each other allied character placed on them the battlefield after them. It doesn't affect their speed, but it increases their damage. So now we'll play Jaromira. So I want that damage. I'd like to play the faster move, but the damage is better. So now when I act, we'll be able to kill them. But, go ahead and play you. And we still have 1 movement, so I guess we can go ahead and lullaby. There. Now I go first, and we'll take no damage. They don't have enough action points to do anything, so I'm just going to pass as well. If they play another character, yep, then I'm just going to play another copy of Jaromira, and we won't even have to battle. Here we go. Got some meat for the effort. Spider meat. Okay, we're going to pass turn again. Okay, the swarm of bats descends upon us from nowhere. Turmoil. Sudden flush of excitement feeds your domain and makes your heart beat faster. Attack. So, I'll run this combat. Sure. Alright, I'm going to get myself in there for 9 damage rather than 10. So I'm nice and fast. Oh, weird bat beast. What's your name? Can I get more info about you? Looks like a man bat, a werebat, if you were. Moves very fast. That's kind of scary. Let's wait on Jaromira and Babalugu. Let's do something a little slower or faster. Yeah, let's put you down right there. Nice and fast with your poison stuff. And I'll pass turn to save up some points. I just want them to put some stuff down, so... Oh, strength of the swarm again? Goodness gracious. Alright, they're not loading things up in a way that I can smash them incredibly easily. Okay, I need somebody who can take 13 damage and shake it off, which is Babalugu. Babalugu, protect that person. And then I'll put Jaromira out to protect me. And then I'll end turn. Huh, it's only 2 damage this time. Okay, we have 3 actions here. So what's going to happen? We're going to deal 9 damage with my character and 2 damage. That's 11. So if we use 3 of our points for another Jaromira, now we're going to kill this crazy bat monster with my attack and free up his attack to kill that one. And that leaves us with a bat that's going to attack us. It's going to be this bat that's attacking us. So its range, we really don't know where the attack will go. And it's 6 damage, which is fairly substantial. So we could try giving some shields. So we give shields here, and here, and here. The way most of the people are getting attacked will have a buffer of shield and only take 1 damage, or maybe 2. We should be able to kill before this one gets to go. So unfortunately, I attacked straight away and did not get to choose who I attacked, which means this guy's going to attack us. It can attack the back row. That's insane. Oh my gosh. That was rough. I thought I got to choose who I attacked. That was rough. We made it, though. We'll just have to rest a bit. Some more shadow bone. Let's use our perception to scout the place where the bats came from. There's a cave. Okay, you carefully sneak in and discover a rabid bear raging inside. A decent-looking weapon is lodged in its side, but the wound is old and not likely to slow its attack. Feeling ballsy, let's try. Okay. 24. Oh, it acts at a 6. That's craziness. Okay, so I can act at a 4.9. Jaromira can get down and deal some damage really fast. I expect it will not do anything on this turn. Nope, it did. Nice. Let's put Babalugu down. And copy of Ulenmer. 6.5, he won't quite get to attack. We're going to use another copy of Jaromira to deal some more damage to it. Okay, so now my attack will kill it. So I'm just going to end turn, and we'll take out this bear with no damage dealt. Okay, the bear is dead, and you can claim the weapon lodged inside. A monster sword. Cool. Got some fur leather, some spices, and some meat. Ah, the season has changed. Crafting is 25% faster. That's cool. And we've leveled up. So you are Scorpion Core, the Crafter. Mysticism helps with research, rituals, and faith. Well, we need somebody who knows how to research, so that sounds fine. So we got some bone and we got some wheat. We're definitely going to have to go find some wood here soon, because we're running out of wood. Let's check in on the party and see how we're looking. Okay, I'm still damaged. Let's look at gathering. If we stay again, we do get to gather again. So we'll definitely stay one more time. Alright, let's break camp and head this way. Some veggies. It doesn't look like there's any wood particularly close to us. And I don't really want to go all the way back over here. So we'll just kind of have to see what happens. Some rats. We can auto-resolve this with a perfect victory, so I think we will. We fall into an underground tunnel and realize it's a nest filled with bones, excrement, and rats. Plenty of rats. Okay, we have a high enough wisdom that we know a trick or two when it comes to rats. Chase them away. Whether you use a flute playing the right tune or the quiet whisper of the animal tongue, you chase the vermin away. You also find the remains of a lone adventurer holding a flute. Clearly, he did not know his rat tunes. So we got some monster bone and some coal. And some level ups. And another fight. Beasts approach. We'll use my hunting skills to track them down. We'll do it manually then. Okay. So we get to go first with one action. So I think I'll put myself down. Okay, I see. We get 10 damage and really fast in tracking challenges. Scorpion Core is up to 14 damage. That's pretty amazing. And we'll put you down as well to protect me. Okay, so right now this brain is going to deal some damage unless I can do something to stop that. So if I play a second copy of myself, I won't quite go in front of them. Even if we slow them down, I don't think we'll go in front of them. So probably not that. Second copy of Scorpion Core. Work on that book, I suppose. Yep, they use a second copy of book, so that's a good placement. Alright, this is our last turn, and we get 2 actions. So we can play this. These 2 together can kill that brain. And then we can give some shields to our front line. Ooh, they had enough points saved up to do a second copy of the brain, but it's really far down, so I'm not worried about that. Unfortunately, I didn't realize I was going to attack that brain, so we kind of wasted an attack. Luckily, we won't have to deal with those book attacks. Then my attack will take out the spyglass. Just a little bit of meat. Okay, lots of attacks in the night. So I can get more perception, which has been helpful the last few moments, so I'll definitely take that. And this young lady can have mysticism. I think it's, if you get 4 mysticism, then they can become a witch. So we're going to try that. Okay, it looks like the scavenger faction has a village up here. Okay, if we stop and rest, we won't have wood in short order, so we're not going to rest and make sure that we keep up 2 wood. Yep, so as long as we're not resting, we're not using wood. Oh my goodness, lots of artifacts. But we need that wood. We don't have time to stop and gather that right now. Okay, our child is a child no longer. This young lady is not the one whose mysticism we just upped. She can become a warrior, a craftsperson, a gatherer, leave it to chance, and her destiny is only a 3, so I don't think I'll do that. But wisdom and chance, and they may become a zerca, which is a mystical leader, so I think we'll try that one. Begin the trials. Ah, they successfully became a zerca. Wonderful. Rejoice. We really should, if we stop getting these amazing alternative classes, make another gatherer so we can actually gather some stuff. We're wasting a lot of time camping. Okay, so yeah, we have 4 movement we can use. We just gotta stop trying to right click and just go move. 3, 4. Let's go this way. Oh. We sit down to have an evening meal. The food looks off. Good perception. Laced with droppings of a small creature, and you spot a small furry creature running away. Leopold? Leave him be. Killing him will potentially just send worse things after us. But we still have 10 days worth of food, so we'll be okay. Well, might as well come over here. Let's scout first so we don't get ambushed. Let's try sneaking past them this time. Oh, perfect. Ew, we all got ill? Our plan worked, the unliving don't notice, but you feel ill from their foul stench. All that for some quartz. Let's learn about the illness we have contracted. I guess we could allow ourselves to burn some coal. I don't see an illness modifier on people. Attributes, skill. Okay, effects. Illness. Decreases stuff and decreases movement points. Lowers movement points and all health points. Looks like it lasts 2 turns. It's getting dark out. But I see wooded areas now, so hopefully we'll find, yes, a source of wood. So we're going to camp here for sure. Ooh, even our gathering is decreased. We were gathering with him at like near 100, I think. It's 2 turns for wood. 8 turns for iron. We probably won't wait 8 turns. We did get another research. Okay, the illness should have worn off. So let's go into gathering and have a look at people. Okay, now we're up to 91 and 47. So we're going to get this every turn. We're going to get this every other turn. But we can switch things around here. Now in 2 turns we can have that. In 2 turns we can have that. Okay. I like that better. Pardon me.
Shaken in your sleep, you wake to find yourself fallen from a hammock onto dry, brittle soil.
What hammock? Look around.
Dazed and displaced, your eyes glaze over a land steeped in dark shadows. There is no hammock, no sign of your camp, but there is a dim light flickering ahead.
Better follow that
You walk
light.
towards the light, and with every step, the shadows part beneath your feet and a path is revealed.
I think we should probably walk the path.
The path leads you to a lone island upon a sea of white sand. The island is only small enough to hold one tiny tree sapling, barely grown from the evergreen soil beneath its long silver roots. And yet, its presence is overwhelming as it tugs at the very fabric of your being.
We will approach it.
6 stones lie before you, floating in the air. One is smooth and black, with a single rune glowing on it. One is rough, uncut, woven with green vine. One is made of red ruby and shaped into a heart. One is square and seems to have rows of words written upon it. One is sharp, hot and red.
Hi, Lily.
hot. One is made of glass that reflects a single ray of sunlight, even here. You know each stone speaks to the divine domains, and you know approaching them will guide you to your deity.
Choose light and turmoil for Svarog.
You hear the thud of a hammer upon an anvil and feel the warmth of a forge surround you.
So you are my chosen then?
We will confirm it. You have always felt you were made for something more.
Yes, good. Your heart burns with my iron will, and you felt it always. Now you must be my hammer amongst the lands of the living.
We'll accept this calling.
Shattering that split our lands so long ago. We slowed it, but it grows, it lingers. And I fear that from the depths of the chasms comes a new danger.
What is the danger?
Svarog's voice rings with doubt as he speaks.
It is something old, something hidden, something that beckons me to its grasp. My fires burn ever brighter. The sun grows stronger, and yet even I fear it.
Ooh.
Our time here grows short, and I know not what path you need to take. But I will guide your steps as you will guide my sight. Go, live, grow.
Kneel in acceptance.
You will find signs. You will see the wrongs of this land. In time, your true purpose will become clear to you. Be well, my children.
A little vision from our god. Okay, we've got 16 days worth of firewood now. What's the gathering looking like? We can take this person out and put me in that one and them down here. It does not do a lot. But in 2 turns, we'll go ahead and break camp. That way we get 1 more set of food. Okay, we have better destiny now. Maybe it'll go better. And luck. Nope, not so much. Maybe we should stop standing out in storms.
You come across a small hamlet, and you are invited to rest and eat with the family. They also offer their stables as a place to camp if you need to.
Well, what lovely
You
hospitality.
get a warm meal and are invited to listen to folk tales from the old Baba. The children ask you many questions about the wider world, and you are somewhat relieved when it is time to sleep.
Rest.
Woken by a distant tremor, you rise from the gravel and dust that surrounds you. Mere steps away from you, a deep gash has swallowed the farmhouse that gave you refuge the night before. Dust and debris are all that remains.
That's unfortunate.
You
Hopefully they're
search the
alive.
dairy for other survivors. There was a family of 6. The little girl gave you her doll to keep you safe at night.
Keep looking.
No signs of life. In fact, you realize that it is very quiet and still here, as if time itself has halted.
Oh, that's strange.
You walk down the chasm to check for bodies, but instead of the darkness you expected, you are blinded by a ray of bright light.
Definitely step back.
The light dims, and before you stands the family. Their bodies are twisted and broken from the shattering, but they seem unhindered by it. Their eyes white and focused, yet empty. Their limbs are loose, unnaturally relaxed even. At first you assume they are now unliving, but you can see blood still pumping in their veins and their hearts beating slowly. They walk away from you without a word, moving together in unnerving unison.
I don't really want to get their attention, so we're going to go with turmoil and
An
observe.
oppressive emanation of light and order pushes against your very being. This light seeks to stifle any magic or darkness, and the order seeks to diminish all turmoil. Your bones twist and your blood boils from the assault.
Ooh, no. I'm not going to do a level 4 attack.
They continue to walk, occasionally trying to turn to you and reach out with the oppressive light. Your divine bond protects you, and eventually the enemy moves away, blindly following some unheard call.
That's unfortunate. Poor people. Right, we're going to break camp here and continue our explorations. Sudden gust of wind heralds the coming of a dirt storm. Push through or try to find shelter. I think shelter would be better. Ah, you are very good at these, so let's get you in with all of your hit points and damage. Then we'll play in Scorpion Core. Ugh. Scorpion Core is pretty slow by comparison, but we'll get Scorpion Core in. Oh, 16. Lots more hit points for that character than normal. Put myself in here. Let's see, she's going to attack, and then I can attack, and we'll kill the brain. I like that. Okay, if we put in another copy of you, you're going to be pretty slow. We're going to take 1 hit from these things. But then we'll be able to take them out, so I like that. And then the book coming in really low. Okay, so what's going to happen? We're going to attack, and that will die. Then this will attack, and Scorpion Core will attack. But Scorpion Core won't kill that, so let's get you in, since you're pretty fast. Just before that, so that that will die. And then we can either slow something down, which I think would be alright to do. Let's slow down you. Okay, I think this is going to work out pretty well. That brain is irrelevant. Oh, but she attacked straight across, so that kind of messes up my whole plan. Oh, okay, you deal 4, so that's good. Poison. Always good with poison. Alright, well, it turned out... Oh, that didn't kill it. Shoot. It turned out alright. We took just a little bit of damage, but not quite as good as I would have hoped. Okay. You find a good spot and set up a strong camp to withstand the storm. You also find the wind has blown some remains for you to loot. Let's gather some stuff. And then I got some permanent crafting. Cool. Alright, we still have one movement point. So we'll go ahead and camp here. See if we can gather one of these things. Probably the grain would be the easiest to gather, but no, we can't do it. We're not going to wait to gather the grain. We'll go ahead and break camp. Level ups. So I can get more brute force damage. I already have some. It's good in every challenge. We take it up to 1.2, 4.8. Or 1... Oh, it's different for each one. 1.2, doubles for that, quadruples for that, and times 5 for that. As opposed to 0.9 quadruple times 5. So we'd basically double... No. We'd increase it by 0.3, which is not a ton. Or we can increase our flying daggers up to 1.2 and 13.2. The speed remains the same. Pretty good all around. This is only good in the one, so I'm going to take more brute force. Alright. Tosia has a lot of wisdom and a lot of intelligence. What does that do for us? Research, crafting, sanity. Affects luck, rituals, crafting, gathering. I do like having somebody who can research well. Let's look at that real quick. Research. Oh, it's not showing us everyone. We have to go to gathering and unequip these folks. Okay, so 79 now. We have someone who can research reasonably well, so that's good. We're gonna break camp. Head out to explore. Oh, malachite. That's something we never found a spot to gather from in the previous game. Okay, we're out of movement. We have a lot of research, so we could unlock malachite. See what type of gathering we have to 520, my goodness. Take 4 turns to get 10 of it. That's craziness. Let's look at crafting. We have so many good crafters. Maybe we should craft something. Okay, before that though, I'm going to take these people out. 'Cause crafting 57 is actually one of our better crafters too, but we have 2 people over 100 for that, so crafting. Let's create a new task. We definitely need gathering tools. So we don't have enough scaled leather, but we do have enough fuzzy leather there. Regular leather. Oh, no, we can use fuzzy leather right here. Wonder why it has 2 different leather options. And then we can use malachite. We'd have a fur gathering tool. So you can choose different things to make now. So I can make a gatherer's aid. The gatherer's aid has enough points, it's 18.9, that it gets up here to this second tier. So it increases gathering by 2.7. We could do forager's aid, which increases it by a percentage. So this would be good for somebody who already has a high skill because it's a percentage increase. Where this one's better for somebody who has a low skill because it's just going to up it. Then scavenger's aid. It gives a group carry multiplier, gathering increase, and rituals. But we can probably hold off until we have better materials for that. So we can kind of play around here. You know, we can do that one. Still gets us 18. So we got a little bit less points here, but it still is enough to hit this threshold. So I think we can make one of those. So let's go ahead and confirm that. And then we'll see if we can make another one with different materials. So we can do regular leather and regular leather. So like if we do less, 4. If we do more, 6. So it just allows us to make a slightly weaker version. So this stuff is not quite strong enough to get us up to the second tier. So it's a 2.3 increase rather than a 2.4 increase. We don't have enough of this to do anything with that. We could do this, though. And that gets us up to the second tier again. 127, 2.8. 2.3, 122. So it's not particularly different. What if we put here 9 versus 9.9? It actually goes up right there. But that 6 is too low. So I think we'll just make a second one like this. With the higher quality ingredients and things, it does take more points to make it. So, let's see here. On gathering, we need 4 turns to get more malachite. So here on crafting, we can just leave it like this and that'll be fine. Although she's our researcher, maybe we let her research. Put those 2 on it. And we have 4 turns. So could probably wait 6 turns. 5 turns. We'll do this. We'll wait 5 turns. Dangerous buzz of a stinger patrol following you. Stay cautious and speak to them? They don't answer, but they keep coming. Guess we're fighting them then. We'll do this one manually. So, some scary, weird bugs that might have talked to us. Okay. I can deal 12 damage way faster than him. So let's do that. Alternatively, so I don't have to play my fastest character right away. Like next turn, he'll be at 7.9 and still faster than him. So I could play one of my slower people. So they won't have such a high penalty. So let's go ahead and play... Well, let's hold off on Jaromira. Let's play this fella. At a 9. Okay. Play you at a 9. And... Scorpion Core. Play you over here. Okay, second copy of that. I think that's overall good. So now I can put myself in at 6.9. So I'm still ahead of him. I thought it would be like a 7.9. But yeah, we'll go ahead and put myself in. And we'll put in a copy of Babalugu. Deal a little damage. Soften him up a bit. Okay, they've got another one here. So they've been doing Strength of the Swarm here. I didn't notice until just now. And True Damage. True Damage damages both shields and hit points for the full amount. That's craziness. So, that's not great. We're going to put her in and deal some more damage to these folks. Okay. And then... if I slow them by 1, I still don't think he gets to act before them, unfortunately. What can you do? You can give shields. You actually move pretty quick yourself. Not quite fast enough because we waited so long to play you. Guess we'll try to slow this one. Yeah, not fast enough. Or not slowed enough. So I only have 1 point, so all I can do is play her. Guess we'll throw you in as a toss. Somebody's gonna get hit fairly bad, but we shouldn't be too bad off. Okay, so whose attack is this? This must be yours. You're gonna deal 4 damage. And then they get to attack again. Because I couldn't choose who I attacked with that one. Well, let's go ahead and target this one. So that we don't have to deal with his 5 damage. Oh my gosh. Apparently it gets to deal damage whenever it's dealt damage, which is craziness. This did not go as well as I hoped. That's pretty gnarly. Oh, apparently they have another card they didn't play. Goodness. So, lots of damage. Lots of damage. We lost Stinger loyalty, even though they attacked us. Okay, so more stingers. We can fight. We can talk. Let's try to talk our way out of this one. I'm gonna accept that. So we lost some sanity. But we gained some loyalty, and we don't have to deal with them a second time. Okay, that was kind of a rough turn. Alright, cross your fingers nobody dies. Wonderful. Level ups though, so that's cool. So, we can increase toughness, which increases max faith and max health. From 5 to 10, wow. Or we can get the new ability, Headbutt, which is good in 2 different types of challenges and slows people down. This guy can become a craftsman. He's our gatherer, so I don't really want to do that. Or showing off. It's good in only 1 type of challenge. And she can learn outmaneuver or brute force. Outmaneuver is only good in 1 type of challenge, but I kind of like it better. I think we're going to give you the toughness. You already have... No, you don't already have this. I really don't want our gatherer to become a crafter. It just doesn't seem worthwhile to me, so we'll give you showing off. Alright. Now let's go in here and equip that. So basically just anyone and everyone should have gathering tools. But definitely our gatherer. Fight some rats. We'll do this one. Power of the pack again. So 7. That's very fast. Very fast. We determined that you had a pretty fast, but only 3 damage. Let's get me in there for 12 damage. And everyone else is just very slow. 9 is pretty quick, but it's not very much damage. Oh, no, 9 is better. Okay, put those 2 guys in. It's not true damage, so we don't have to worry as much. Alright, we'll toss in a copy of Jaromira, soften that feller up. So between my 12, we're still gonna need to do something. I'm gonna end turn here. Might put down another copy of myself. See how fast I'll be. Not fast enough, unfortunately. And if we slow them, I still won't be fast enough. But if I put down another copy of Jaromira, we can damage it again. And now we'll kill it with my attack. Nice. Okay. Need somebody else who... Scorpion Core, you've got some damage you can soak. Okay, so you go after him. We only have 1 point left. It's all quite slow. Slowing him won't really do us much. We'll do a little. We can, if we slow them, then one of them will go after Jaromira and be dead. Just kidding. No, they won't. Should have given them out more shields. Yeah, that's fine. We can attack that one. We're gonna have to soak up 12 damage here. And now we end the fight. Ah, research material. Fat rat. Okay, we leveled up off that. We can get parry, which gives more shielding. Or headbutt. I think more shielding would be great. And we got the stuff we wanted. So let's break camp. Let's equip this gathering tool. You have pretty reasonable gathering, so we can up yours some more. So, are any of these really better than what we already have? So, let's look at Babalugu. The stuff he has slightly higher numbers. But this one's a lot faster. So let's switch those out. I'm using a crossbow, which is pretty fast. 5/8.2. This weapon's a 3.5, 6.7. Gives shielding. I don't have any shield to go with it, so it's not as good. Okay, so these are similar, but the damage is way worse. Jaromira, two-handed weapons. So this bludgeoning weapon is actually much more powerful. Will deal way more damage. But targets one closest enemy and up to 3 enemies standing right next to them. That's pretty cool. Let's do that. And then we can give... I'm just kind of looking at these kids to see what they can hold. You can actually hold that. That's cool. Alternatively, Scorpion Core here. Could be using this. Nope. Just kidding. Scorpion Core can't be using that. Or that. Or that. Scorpion Core is pretty loaded out with the armor. Give up Scorpion Core's armor. Then Scorpion Core can use this. Then Jaromira, who can hold a lot more, can wear that armor. So what is this here? This is a Wisdom and Destiny weapon. I bet that would be crazy good with you. Rather than an Amber Club. I want to see you. Yeah, like 13 damage, 9 damage. Yeah, way better. And then you. What are your stats like? You're not... What is this one based off of? Based off of perception? You're not terribly perceptive. But opposed to strength... I don't mind having in back row. Okay, slightly better build out now. Alright, so I think we're going to call it here. Thanks a lot for joining us. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and commenters can make a request to have a character named after them. So look forward to seeing some comments. Have a good one. Bye-bye.